Namaste, it's the Spiritual Daywalker, hashtag Schrodinger's cards, with your tarot card reading for the next new moon phase from 28th of July until 12th of August. This one is a new moon in Leo. So, Leo, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know, it was the first thing that came to mind when I thought about this. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? I actually wanted to say happy birthday, because it's Leo season, but somehow, well, no but, happy birthday, right? Somehow I get the feeling though that this is a lot about pride and rearranging everything that surrounds that topic for you. Maybe a little false pride. I don't know. We have to see into that reading how you are managing that double Leo energy with the new moon and like rearranging yourself in the process. As I recall, you've been learning how to let go of people that don't want to follow, then let the people that actually do want to follow up, and rearrange your posse that way. Now, could that have gone to your head a little? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong and it's just you're like very much enjoying your own energy. But usually if you're in your own energy, especially with a new moon, that means you're rearranging something about yourself. And well, that means taking a good look at your self, at your insides, right? Leo, Leo, Leo. Let's see what comes up in this reading. That being said, I don't do love readings. If love comes up in a reading, that is on you, because you are manifesting it. Life is a self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't want you to project anything into your reality that is not supposed to be there just because I say so. Also, I'm sorry I missed the Capricorn full moon readings. Actually, I was in the Capricorn energy setting up my website, daywalker-bali.com. Check it, daywalker-bali.com. That's the new website. And there I will put up also the tarot deck concept that I'm working on for review and presentation. So this is going to replace the Rider-Waite. It's going to be all mathematical and stuff. You don't need to get too much into it. I'm going a long way through complexity to simplify it in the end and get some proper meanings from this. So without further ado and making you itchy about what's coming next, let's see how this is going to play out, this new moon in Leo for the Leos. This is the DNA spread, so this is the zero. Keter is a little like a Tree of Life spread like I did last time. It is also of my own invention, like a refined Tree of Life spread. And this is the spirit axis, starting with the 0, then into the 9, into the 10, and everything else is kind of filling the gaps in that spot of the 0. So what your soul is experiencing right now is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It is basically the potential of stability that is kind of rearranging for you. Is like struggling with the impulse to manifest something. Fuck, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse in that spot. I mean, the energy is there, right? The full potential of manifesting stuff in your reality is there. Question is, what are you manifesting? Or what do you need to manifest it? Because if it's in reverse, it's a little delayed. Something is off with the energy. So either you're manifesting something you don't want, or you don't know exactly how to manifest what you want, or you don't know what you want. That could also be it, right? There's a lot of potential for you wanting different things than in the past, setting your life up anew, right? Let's see how you go about this. In the spot of the 9, there's a 6 of Wands in reverse. That is you setting yourself free, or trying to, right? Trying to take the Wands, the fire energy, to the next level and balance it out after a 5, after a change that has happened in your life. This is kind of connecting, like that's the 9, right? This is connecting the 0 and the 10 into manifestation. Cool. The 10 is the 3 of Cups, which is a card for a community, especially for a Leo that is sense of safety, communicating your feelings, right? Which is not something you want to do, but just the feeling of not having to explain yourself because the people you're around kind of get you. That is a beautiful thing, and that is what you're manifesting into. Let's see how you go about this and why the upper lessons are a little delayed or a little struggling. Doesn't have to be struggle. Maybe it's just moving out of the energy. Well, let's see. In the spot of the 1, there's a 4 of Pentacles. I feel like it's a little holding on to shit. It means stability, but also stability can mean stagnation, right? So it's balanced by a 10 of Wands, which is overindulgence in passion. It can also be a card of reward, right? Of finally, of kind of reaping what you sow, right? It's connected through a 5 of Pentacles, which is a little disappointment. Well, it's not exactly, it doesn't have to be disappointment, right? It is that 5 I was talking about, is that change within you, is that change of what you value in your reality and what you manifest in your reality. So the 4 kind of wants to become a 5. The 4 of Pentacles is about stagnation, right? It's holding on to shit that you accumulated, but that is going to kind of block you from going further. So a 5 comes in and mixes shit up and changes things within you. So it's rather not you being disappointed ultimately, but rather your idea of what you need, what you manifest in this reality is changing by balancing out confusion with the sense of stability and control, right? So I kind of get the sense that the more controlling you are, the more life gets overbearing. The more you're trying to control things, the more you're going to go into a 5 of Pentacles being disappointing because you cannot control it all, right? And then setting yourself free is not an easy thing to do because you have to let go of that control, right? Some things you have to leave behind, right? Where you're like, okay, you do you, whatever. If you don't want to come, or if you don't feel like what I'm providing is the right way to go, then fuck that. There is a beautiful card that's a 10 of Pentacles, right? That is the completion of what to manifest. And so this 10 of Wands is going into a 10 of Pentacles, which is very freaking cool because you're like, okay, if I don't take it on, like take everything on all at once and moving out of that 10 of Wands energy, that's when you actually get fulfillment in what you want with the 10 of Pentacles, right? And the 4 of Pentacles on the other side is moving into a 7 of Pentacles in reverse, so that is also you moving out of trying to over-strategize, take stock, whatever, and evaluating stuff. So the 4 of Pentacles is very much holding on to stuff until you came to terms with how to move forward sure-footedly. And that 7 of Pentacles in reverse is kind of telling you to, well, trust the process, right? And kind of take a leap of faith. Especially when you're looking at a 10 of Pentacles right here, leave that 7 of Pentacles alone, aim for that 10 of Pentacles, and if you're lucky, you're going to end up with a 9 of Pentacles. Never mind. Let's see when you go further into manifestation how this plays out. There's in the spot of the 7 is a Daughter of Cups in reverse, and in the spot of the 8 is a 6 of Cups, and the lesson in the middle. Haha, that is you, that is the strength, that is the courage, that is the pulling through shit. That is very interesting. So a Daughter of Cups in reverse is like, well, self-love, right? Or a love that is not exactly reflected, right? So, well, like, it's in reverse, so something is off with the energy. It's a Page of Cups. So a new beginning in love that is kind of delayed. On the other hand, it's balanced by a Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia, and I get the nostalgia sense with you because you're kind of, yeah, well, looking in the past with the Seven of Pentacles right above it. That it does make sense, doesn't it? So kind of letting go of an idea of a Daughter of Cups from the past. So this Daughter of Cups in reverse means that you're moving out of that energy, of a new love, right? Or maybe some potential love that didn't exactly happen the way you wanted it to happen. And you kind of need the strength to pull through this, and you find comfort in the company you keep about that, right? So you're kind of in the past about the love you felt in the past, and like you're kind of pulling through, working through this, and you're working through it by sharing it with the community. But there's all about the potential of getting something different into your life, manifesting something different in your life. But that means that you have to let go of looking into the past if that past is not providing you with insight on what you want to do in the future, right? Because memories only stay if they're still here to teach you something, right? Or if you haven't looked at them yet, right? That's what memories are for, making us who we are. But then again, we have to work with them always towards the future we want to generate, right? And it seems like creating something new and fulfilling in your life is is a little blocked by holding on to something that gave you a lot of stability in the past, or that was kind of you're trying to uphold this. Like, Leo, what are you doing? There it is, right? What are you doing? You're kind of, well, you kind of realize what you truly want, but you're not exactly going for it. You still have to work through the emotion. And that's something you're kind of reluctant to do. I know. You rather just walk it off. Sometimes you need to share your emotion, but this is what you're manifesting right now, is someone or some like people around you that are going to open you up to sharing this emotion about this Daughter of Cups in reverse, right? So it can be a lack of self-love. It can be that you don't exactly feel worthy, and you're looking in the past. It's like, people always used to love what I do and love what I propose. And like, why the fuck isn't that so anymore? And then people come in and it's like, we do love you. We never said we didn't, right? You gotta love yourself though. You gotta know what you want, right? And in this abyss, like, this is the journey and this is the challenge in a sense, right? So the challenge is to get out of taking stock and overvaluing things, which is also that, like, the Seven of Cups is like looking into the past. It's like, why didn't it work? How long does it take to grow? What the fuck did I do wrong, right? And then on the other hand, there's that Ten of Pentacles with like, all I want is like everything. Why can't the universe give me everything, right? I just, like, this is just all I want. It's just like the entire fucking package. Yeah, well, sort of, right? What you want is gonna, like, you want what's making you happy. That's not everything. If you have everything, that's the Ten of Wands. That's just too much to bear. That is not what you want. What you want is very specific to your being. You want to feel powerful and loved and catered and like admired, right? But the entire challenge to turn this Ace of Pentacles around is this here. That's a Six of Wands. That is you taking it to the next level, but you're somehow struggling with moving on because something is holding you back. And I do believe it is looking into the past. You're still hung up on that idea that some people didn't follow you. Yeah, guess what? They were the wrong people, right? So don't get hung up on it. Everything as it came to be is exactly how it needed to be. And right now, you are working through the disappointment with the strength you got. You got all the strength to work through this, right? But it's not exactly something you can just walk off. It's something you have to admit that it hurt you in the past towards people that understand you and make you feel heard and cherished and valued for that. So you realize, yeah, right, I can be emotionally available and sensible and still be strong, be a leadership person, like be a leader and like be inspiring with that, right? You got people for you, around you, to balance you out emotionally. Just don't drag it out on them, like just, you know, dump it on them, but rather work with them through what you're going through emotionally. Because leaving a posse behind, or the idea of like making everybody happy behind, is not an easy thing to do for Leo, right? For no one, for that matter, but especially a proud Leo who's like, I just want everyone to be in my crowd and everyone to feel happy with the things I propose and whatever, right? But you got so much potential for generating something new, creating something that is really worth your time and energy and that is really fulfilling you, right? You just got to know what you want, and a little you're in the way because you're looking in the past, or it's not exactly that you're looking in the past. You're very much looking into the future, because you're not the sentimental type that gets hooked on past experiences, whatever. But there's some energetic residue within you that needs to be addressed, and then that cannot just be walked off, because it's just like, it's like a stain when you rub it, when you disregard it and you rub it and you just, you know, driving it in deeper into the texture. That's what's going to happen with that kind of residue if you're not addressing it. Luckily, like Leos always do, you're manifesting something in your reality that is going to pull that out of you. That is a very beautiful company right here. That is not just being overly emotional, no. That is feeling like you found a home with people that are open in a way that you can manage, that you can actually open up to, and then get out of this controlling thing, right? Get out of trying to control everyone and everything around you, and realize you just have to come to terms with yourself, your own emotions, what you truly want, and then you're going to manifest things and people around you that you don't have to control, because they're doing well, they're doing what you think is best, in a sense, because you're aligned with them, you're on the same wavelength, right? That is what you're trying to manifest. And just do not try to manifest it from old ways of doing things. Try to manifest it in a different way, right? And like, that's kind of what you're doing. You're manifesting people that help you with this, right? That help you on the emotional side, so you then can get all Leo and fucking active on them and be like, yay, okay, I finally got it. Let's do something different, and just like go for it. Lovely, very fucking lovely. So it seems like I had a lot of negative energy for you. That is not exactly the case, right? There is that Ten of Pentacles that you're actually trying to manifest, and like You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles right here in the abyss, in the spiritual lesson is like what you're striving for is kind of clear to you. You just don't exactly know how to go about it, because how you did go about it in the past kind of hurt you, right? Because some weren't playing along. And you're moving into a very emotional phase, but this emotionality is going to be, you're going to have support in this, right? You're going to have people that really work with you on this and are very emotionally available, and not just blatantly, like bluntly challenging you, but really loving you, right? And working with you, and that you can share your emotions, or that even know if you're not able to share emotions, and they still have space for that. So it is a very beautiful energy, very, very beautiful. And it seems like you are in the process of letting go of whatever disappointed you in the past. So there's no disappointment coming now. Not really, no. It is you working through that to come to your full potential and get what you actually want to manifest, and what you do deserve, and all that stuff. And there is you, that Leo strength, just like, let me show you how fucking proud you look. There's that infinity symbol and the rose, and like so much beauty in this card. It does mean a challenge, because strength always implies a challenge, right? But then again, you're a Leo. You love the challenge. This is you staying strong in that emotion, in that water energy right here. That is, well, it's going to be interesting. It's going to definitely be interesting, right? Just be aware. No one means you any harm, right? And this is a very beautiful thing. This is community. This is people that understand you, right? You don't exactly just have to listen to them. You just have to work with them and like be open to what they're saying, and be open to your own emotions in the process. And then that's when you're going to leave the past in the past and going to move towards what you truly want. That is very freaking beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Right? Leo. So freaking cool. Very freaking cool. Like, you're coming from a tough time. You're coming from a real tough time with the Ten of Wands in reverse. The Ten of Wands showing you what you truly want. The Ten of Pentacles. And then you're reflecting on the emotions in the past from that Ten of Pentacles, realizing what you actually need as a support system. And on the other side, the Four of Pentacles right here, transmuting into a Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So you're like coming from the stability and control, and then moving into that idea of like not wanting to just take stock anymore, because it actually makes you unhappy. That's where the Seven of Pentacles is moving towards. It's like being all in your head about this self-love, right? Like this struggling with the Seven of Pentacles energy is going to make you feel like you're not wanted, right? But that's not exactly the case. That is not the case, because there's so much beautiful energy in your past that weighs against that. And working through that is what's going to happen with this community, with your friends and family. And that's going to be a beautiful feeling, to have them understand you on an emotional base. And that's going to open up this entire potential of the Ace of Pentacles up here. That is so beautiful, Leo. Enjoy that. Enjoy that you can be yourself fully and do not always have to play a role, right? Even if you see yourself in that role, very much so. You don't always have to be strong or whatever. Sometimes you get strength out of being understood, so you can be vulnerable, right? And people are loving you, right? They give you love for being open and honest and honorable, all that stuff. And you realize, actually, I feel even stronger now, since I have the people around me that support me in whatever state I'm in. And that is true strength, Leo, and that is the strength you can lead with. And just maybe another group of people than in the past. Leo, if that resonated with you, please drop a comment, like and subscribe, let me know. I'm always looking for feedback, right? Check out daywalker-body.com, the new website. Give me feedback on that. And yeah, that I find this is a very beautiful reading, and it is bookended by you staying in your strength, right? And just being the beautiful Leo that you are, enjoying company. So wonderful. Leo, wholeheartedly, I freaking love you.